reporters.
Yeah.
So that's October. You know, a month later, Nixon wins in a landslide. And the story kind of, you know, the trail kind of goes cold for you guys. I mean, for not just a few days, but for a couple of months. You guys are scraping and you're under a lot of pressure. Talk about this aspect of it, which is you've had this story, you've kept it alive, and suddenly there's nothing there to keep it moving forward. What's the pressure you're feeling? And overall, what were the pressures you felt about, you know, the need for absolute accuracy whenever possible, and to keep the story moving, to demonstrate that this wasn't going to go away? Carl?
Well, it was really difficult. Nixon had just won this enormous victory. Part of what the Nixon strategy was to make the conduct of the press the issue in Watergate, particularly ours at the Washington Post, Ben Bradley, Katharine Graham, Woodward, myself, that added to the pressure because almost daily out of the White House had come these attacks on us. And one of the things that, again, it's so good to have two of us doing this is the danger of trying to overreach and desperately thinking, I got to get something in the paper. And we didn't do that. We waited. But I would take two scenes together. That first scene that you played of we go to Bradley's house in the middle of the night, and we tell Bradley he's got to come outside, that we're under surveillance. Deep Throat has said we're under surveillance. Come on outside at 3 in the morning in your bathrobe. And then in that clip, Bradley, a little bit of hyperbole in the movie, but Bradley outlines the stakes. And then at the end, he says, nobody gives a damn. You saw what happened in the election. I want to go to today. I want to go to this, the most important story, perhaps, since Watergate, about a seditious criminal president of the United States who also almost won re-election, who won election to the presidency, who continues to attempt to cover up, who staged an attempted coup, such as you would see in a junta, in a banana republic, or somewhere in the Middle East. The President of the United States refusing to allow the orderly transition of a free election, the most important thing we do in a democracy. And so we have a situation today where something similar has happened to what Bradley is describing on that log.
I want to come back to this in a few minutes.
But let me just say, so what do we as reporters do in this situation? The people of the country, by and large, the Republican Party, which really the heroes in Watergate to some extent, or a large extent, were Republicans on the House committee, in the Senate, who insisted that Nixon be held accountable. And at the same time, we have this situation today, keep doing the reporting. The fact that the country, half the country doesn't give a damn, perhaps, doesn't matter. The lesson in there, you keep doing the reporting to get the facts and get the facts out.
Your next question. But just in case there's mystery, Carl's talking about Trump.
I